Hepinize merhaba arkadaşlar. Bir galeri oyunumuzda karşınızdayız. Öncelikle şu sesi bir ayarlayalım. Sesimizi biraz bir kısalım. Sonra oyunu Türkçe'ye alalım. Alt yazımızı açalım. Alt yazılar normal boyutta olsun, çok küçük de olmasın. Seçenekler için bekleti açalım. Yani yayıncı modunu açalım. Böyle biraz parlaklığımızı da arttıralım. Ve oyuna geçelim diyeceğim. Oyuna geçmeden önce umarım benim sesimi bastırmıyordur. Yani oyun hakkında çok kısa bir bilgi vereceğim. Hemen oyunun sayfasına gireyim. Siz de o arada kanala abone olmayı, videoyu beğenmeyi, yorum yapmayı unutmayın arkadaşlar. Çünkü kontrol ettiğimde videolarımı izleyenlerin çoğu, yani %90'dan fazlası şu an için abone değil. Eğer videoyu beğenip abone olursanız yani çok sevinirim. Yani şöyle oyun hakkında da kısaca bir bilgi vereyim. Bir sanat galerisinde oranın müdürü bir ressam tarafından rehin alınıyor. Galeriye de bomba koyuyor. Bombayı patlatmakla tehdit ediyor. Öyle ki yani bunun iki öyküsü var. Biri 1981'de geçiyormuş. Orada kadın baş kahramanımız var. Bir de 2021'de geçiyormuş. Orada da erkek baş kahramanımız var. Her iki dönemde İngiltere'de yani sosyopolitik huzursuzluk dönemleri vesaire vesaire bir şeyler yapıyor. Yani baktığım kadarıyla da 18 tane son var. Diğer videolarımda yaptığım gibi tüm sonları bulmaya tabii ki çalışacağız. Ama önceliğimiz şu an oyuna ilk olarak başlamak. Haydi bakalım oyuna başlayalım. Umarım buralardan da evet, şimdi baş kahramanımızı seçelim diyor. Yani tabii ki önce 81'den başlayacağız. Ne diyorsun? Her kararı geri sayım yapan bir zaman ile gerçekleştir olarak gerçekleştir. Daha heyecanlı deneyim için tavsiye edilir. Benim videonun, oyunun sesini biraz daha kısmam gerekiyor. Yani bunu biz şöyle devam edeceğiz. Hemen bir oyun gelsin. Oyunun sesini biraz daha kısmam lazım. Şurada bir duralım. Oyunun gerçi şu an konuşma sesleri az geliyor zaten. Artık onu bir şekilde ayarlayacağız.
It makes for a truly evocative frame in which to nestle such a powerful visage. And the artist has mainly used round and filbert brushes to perfect the curvature of the model's features.
Is that a guy or a girl?
Does it matter?
Fair enough. It's an awesome piece.
Well, if you like that, I think you'll absolutely love this piece. It just came in last week. Oh, no flash photography, sir.
Oh, sorry, it's just don't get to see a lot of indie portrait exhibition these days.
Portraiture has always been my thing. What can I show you next?
Well, I've had a good look around actually, and I can't really find what I came to see. It's the Prime Minister's portrait.
Arriving tomorrow, sir. It'll be on display in our main exhibition room, exclusively for the weekend.
Got it. Well, guess I'll have to come back then.
Acaba bombayı bu kadın mı koyacak? Karşıdaki adam mı koyacak?
Thank you again for visiting, sir.
Please, call me Taylor. Is she all right with those easels?
Oh, don't mind her. She's just my intern.
All right.
Anyway, Taylor, I'm Morgan.
Pleasure's all mine, Morgan. If you don't mind my asking, what time you finish, maybe I could hear some more critiques over a drink.
Oh, wow. And I wasn't expecting that.
Well, I'm full of surprises, me.
It takes guts to approach a woman in her place of work.
Or how else would you ask someone out?
Şimdi bu bize içki içmeyi ne denir? Teklifi etti. Yani daha ilk tanışmada yani bir kadına böyle bir şey söyleyemezsin ama yani bence reddedelim. Ama ya şeyi de merak ediyorum. Bu adamdan ben biraz şüpheleniyorum. O yüzden kabul edeceğim.
You're a bit younger than what I usually go for.
Well, age is just a number in my mind.
The bar on the high street. 8 p.m.
See you then.
Etkilenen hikaye yazdı.
How many customers was that for the day?
5.
Right. Was that the last of the easels, Sam?
Yes, same. I arranged them in the storeroom and cleaned the toilets just like the boss.
Is there anyone else left in the building?
No, it's just us.
I'll lock up early then. Is there something wrong with your back?
No, it's nothing. I took some painkillers in the office.
Okay. We've got a big weekend ahead. I need you fighting fit.
Of course, I will be.
Good.
There is one thing, Morgan. I've been interning here for a while now, and I've learned so much from you, including what you look for in good portraiture.
Oh, Sam, I'm so sorry, but we just haven't been turning over enough for me to pay you.
No, it's nothing to do with that.
Oh.
Do you think it's good enough to have a small part in the exhibition this weekend?
Let me take a closer look.
Yani burada numara derken numara yapma diyor. İşe ihtiyacı var mı? Evet mi? Yani burada yani küçük bir yerde koyabilir miyim demek istiyor bu. Yani bence kabul edelim.
I think it looks right at home. Congratulations, Sam. You have your first exhibited piece of art.
I don't know what to say.
Oh, you don't need to say anything. Your talent earned this.
Thank you so much, Morgan.
Now go home and get some rest. We're going to have a lot more customers this weekend.
I'll be in early to help you receive the Prime Minister's portrait.
Sesi bir tık arttırabiliriz.
How are you spending the weekend? Well, here's one for the more sophisticated listener. An officially commissioned portrait of the Prime Minister is going on display at Argyle Manor. The painting was done by none other than Turner Prize-winning portraitist Nicky Dryden-Oakes.
Sen kimsin?
Britain has been torn asunder. Hardship is befalling the populace like a plague. What is our future?
Sen kimsin
What
lan?
is our future?
Hey, what's going on there?
Is he threatening you, madam?
No, you need to listen to...
All right, quiet down, quiet down.
Yani burada numara dediğine göre hayır mı demek istiyor acaba bu? Ne diyeceğini merak... Sırf şey için burayı tıklıyorum.
No, it's
Evet,
fine.
hayır
He's
demek
always
güzel.
around here screaming rubbish through that megaphone.
All right, we'll move along then, sir. Consider this a warning.
You two should come by this weekend and see the Prime Minister's portrait.
Yeah, might be a little tired up, love.
Sorry, madam, we're on duty all weekend. Public safety's the priority.
Of course. Well, your work is very much appreciated.
Yani Türkçeler tam olarak çevrilmemiş gibi. Bazı yerleri. Bombayı o mu koyacak acaba? Az önceki megafonlu adam.
Morgan? Is that your disappointed face?
Nicky, of course not. You'd never see that. It's my extremely surprised face.
Sen kimsin acaba?
What do I owe the pleasure, Miss Dryden-Oakes?
Well, I was just passing through the area. I did see some police hanging about outside, though.
Oh, just checking up ahead of tomorrow. Let me show you the exhibition room.
Başarım kazanıyoruz ama
Power cuts, very 1970s too.
Oh, the Manor's electrics haven't been refined for a while, but they'll be back on shortly.
As if by magic.
And I've made space, especially. It'll be the absolute centerpiece.
You won't need that much space.
Oh, you brought it. What about the scheduled delivery?
I cancelled it, don't worry. I thought you'd appreciate a personal delivery. Who knows? The extra attention might even reel in some buyers for these others.
Oh, profits are from admission only. Everything else is about showcasing the portraits.
Questionable business model. You gonna get that?
No, it's not urgent. Nicky, not here.
No better place. You owe me this much, don't you?
haydi.
I knew no one would disturb us. Now, guard that case with your life.
I will, Nicky, I promise.
Umarım buradan artı 18 yemem. değişik değişik adamlar var ya. Yani üçüncüye çalıyor. Telefon mudur, zil midir? Telefonmuş.
Morgan Haynes speaking. The exhibition's closed for the day.
Hi, Morg. It's me.
Again?
Look, sorry to pester. You'd think I was the baby of the family, wouldn't you?
Jamie, I can't talk to you.
Yeah, no, all it is I just need somewhere to bed down over the weekend. And it's the last time, all right? I promise.
In a position to help you anymore.
No, but I'll repay you with interest.
I can get some, like, investors for your gallery, and I'll sort it all out.
You're still here. Who's that?
Oh, it's no one.
I told you to clear this up.
Whoa, whoa, whoa, whoa, whoa, whoa, whoa, whoa. Don't you fucking dare. Look, Morg, I've got
No one else to call.
Yani
Oi,
bu
oi, seriously, Beth, leave it.
My name isn't Beth, you twat.
I don't give a fuck, Betty.
It's not Betty either.
yani bence telefonu kapatalım. Yani uyuşturucu çeken birine niye yardım edeyim ki ben? Yine bir tıkırtılar var. Şurada sesi biraz daha artıralım. Şurada bu deminki Nick'i değil mi ya? Yok şu. Bu kimdi? Az önceki şey değil mi? Yok o da şu. Kimdi? Tablosunu astığımız. Şu kimdi? Ya bu değil mi? Buna da benziyor ama. Sen kimsin ve nasıl girdin içeri?
Excuse me?
Oh, hi. I hope you don't mind me borrowing the armchair.
Oh, no, of course not. That's what they're out for, customers.
It's a bit rickety. Could do with a refurb. I'm looking to paint a copy of one of your...
I'm sorry, sir. We're closed.
Well, you don't usually close this early, do you?
No, but we've got a big weekend, and so... Hang on, how did you get in? The front door should have been locked.
I'm afraid it wasn't.
I typed in my passcode and saw it lock, I'm sure of it.
Well, I don't know what to tell you. I walked right in.
Yani orada kilitledik yani eminim. Yani ben de orada bastı yani. Şifreyi beğenmesem de yanlış görmediysem 1907 olarak girdi. Yani benim için hiçbir değeri yok da o şifrenin 1905 olsa alkışlardım burada.
That's not possible.
Well, it could have been an electrical fault. You've never had any power cuts or anything? It's not uncommon in old properties like this. And don't worry, I turned the lock with my own hands after I came in. Wouldn't want someone lifting these beautiful paintings.
Well, they aren't quite Rembrandts.
Rembrandt was overrated.
Seriously?
A well-versed imitator of Caravaggio.
Each to their own. Look, sir, we have a big day tomorrow. We're closing early.
Oh, the Dryden Oak's portrait of the Prime Minister. How did you pull that off?
I met Nikki at a function at the World Trade Center in New York. We hit it off. We've finally found a way to collaborate.
Wow. An artist with Nikki's profile helping out a small exhibition like that is quite something.
She's doing me a great favor.
With no strings attached, too. I'm Dorian.
Morgan. Dorian, like...
Dorian Gray. Ironic, eh?
It's a lovely name. I must say, you're the first ever reproduction artist to visit one of my exhibitions.
You mean forger?
faithful reproduction is a fine art in itself. Although you would be Rembrandting a Caravaggio.
Touché. I've been struggling for inspiration recently.
It's tough. I never had the talent myself, so I figured I'd contribute more by helping those who do.
In that case, could I paint you? You make such an amazing subject in so many ways. You're really quite enthralling.
Ben sana güvenmiyorum ya.
No, we're closed. I need you to go.
Well, let me make a start at least. It's so rare to meet supporters of portraiture these days. Please? I really need this.
I suppose I could spare half an hour.
Brilliant. Let me just reconfigure.
You prefer to paint standing?
Always. It allows me to zoom in and out on my subject. How are you going to pose?
I don't know. It's harder than I thought.
Perfect. Stay like that.
Okay.
I'm sorry about my Rembrandt comment. I can have some strong opinions.
It was bold but valid. Rembrandt stole his students' work for the last 10 years of his career.
Ben bu gözlüğe hiç güvenmiyorum. Bu da kız da korkuyor yani zaten.
This is going to be great.
Oh, plastic bottle. Fancy. Let's leave it there for tonight. I could sit for you again next week.
Let me do your skin tone as a base.
No, Dorian, I need to get home.
I'm not asking for much longer.
I know how you artists can get. If I let you start, we will be here all night. All right, this is over. I'm done.
I really wouldn't, you know. Stand up and this room ends up looking like a Jackson Pollock. Feel under your seat.
Oh.
That is a PAD, a pressure-activated detonator. A bomb, Morgan. Similar principle to a grenade. Once the safety pin is removed, the striker lever and percussion cap collide, creating a spark which triggers the detonator. Once you sat down on that chair, you became the safety pin.
This isn't real.
No? Well, go on. Try it.
Çok kötü. Çok kötü.
You've never been someone's muse, have you? Like Victorine Murat to Manet.
Do you want money?
Or to Picasso.
I could write you a
Andrew
check.
White painted Helga Testov 247
Or a painting.
times
You
bearing
could
the back
take
of both
any
his
one
wife
of
and her
these.
husband.
Dorian, what do you want?
Yani sorunu kökten
Behind the
çözdü.
Multiple sockets. Fancy. Someone's really trying to get hold of you.
Morgan, are you there?
Morgan,
Yes, Nikki.
I need you again. I'll be at the Rampton. I've booked our usual suite. I'll make my excuses at home.
Nikki, tonight I really can't.
Think very carefully about the next word that comes out of your mouth. I'll take your silence as a yes. Don't let me down.
Yani şu an çok sıkıntılı bir durum.
You can't keep me here.
Suzanne insisted on dozens of sittings when painting his subject. Goya sometimes needed just a day. I only want the night.
Get rid of that shit.
Mate, I'm a lager man through and through.
Nah, try it. Try it.
Wait, that's rank. I think I'm done for tonight anyway.
What? Why?
Wait, my head's spinning.
Yani şu an çığlık atsam muhtemelen oyun bitecek gibi. O yüzden yani adamı hiç sevmesem de şuradan devam edeceğim.
You know your art, Dorian, but I take it you didn't learn how to make bombs at art school.
You assume I had the privilege of attending such an establishment? No. I grew up dirt poor in Belfast. My father taught me and my brother how to fight, shoot guns, build rudimentary explosives.
Babaya bak.
You don't sound Irish. And I thought they changed tack to hunger strikes.
I never said I was IRA. There are many angry people taking up arms in Britain and beyond. Just ask President Reagan and Pope John Paul II. Thanks for taking an interest in me, though.
How do I know the bomb under my chair is real?
Kalkarak.
I had a feeling you'd ask me that.
What's that? Dorian? What the fuck?
Her neyse demek mi yani o? What the fuck? Yani Türkçeyi gerçekten yapamamışsınız.
Calmly tell me when Nikki's painting's being delivered.
First thing in the morning by a fine art transportation company.
And how's it being brought in?
Via the back door, just through there.
Great. So we have until the morning as I'd hoped.
So that's what you're really after. How did you get in here?
My uncle was a chimney sweep. As a teenager, I worked with him and learned how to scale houses and open unlocked windows. Such lowly manual jobs are all I could aspire to at that age.
Your painting style does seem somewhat practical. And you look like you could use a good night's sleep, too.
My reality means that I have to pursue my passion outside working hours. Anything else you want to critique to make me feel even more out of place? I know I might not look like you or talk like you.
That's not what I was doing. Art is for all, and all are welcome at my exhibitions.
Well, that's a utopian vision, isn't it? But my social strata means that I, like many, exist under a glass ceiling.
And you think what you're doing here will break that ceiling?
You think sleeping with Nikki will save your business?
Yani her şeyi biliyor bu.
Where are you going?
Toilet. Wash me brushes.
You can't leave me alone, surely. What if I try to escape?
I won't clean up the mess.
Acı çığlık mı? Aha, tabloyu buldu. Panikte mi? Bence panikleyelim yani. Ya da acı çığlık atalım.
Dare I ask?
I'm on my period, you asshole. The stress is making the pain flare up. Ugh.
For fuck's sake. Man up.
Orada şeyi
You didn't need
unuttu.
to hold me hostage, you know. I'd
Çantayı
have posed for
unuttu.
you beyond tonight. Voluntarily.
That wouldn't set me apart.
What do you mean?
The recognition of one's work often depends on the mythos surrounding it. You know the story of the portrait of Madame X by John Singer Sargent? Scandalised for being too sexually suggestive by the bourgeoisie of 19th century France. And now it's one of the most famous portraits in history. Infamy is a strong currency.
So, this is some sort of performance piece.
A hostage portrait would be a watershed, don't you think? I want to be a trailblazer, Morgan. I need to grab people's attention by whatever means necessary.
Yani böyle rehin alarak bir yere varamazsın ki.
Commodifying your work for recognition. Some artist you are.
This unremarkable piece here, painted by some amateur pensioner with nothing better to do in retirement.
Well, that may be your view, but I curate my exhibitions with a range of tastes in mind.
Nothing to do with the fact that the artist lived next to Peter Sutcliffe, the Yorkshire Ripper.
That was just a coincidence.
Is it also a coincidence that you acquired it the day after the Ripper was sentenced to life for the murder of 13 innocent young women?
Çok hızlı geçiyor yine yazılar.
You saw an angle. There are many trivialities that render talent meaningless. So, we have to adapt, commodify our work. If I'm living under a glass ceiling, then you're living inside a glass house.
I see what you're saying. Commerciality is important. I'm fighting to survive too. Admissions are at an all-time low, and I'm hemorrhaging money from the residency at this manor.
So exploiting young workers and compromising your dignity is your solution?
Hello, hello.
Wow.
You need an alarm, love. Come on.
No, don't! Let go.
Where's your safe?
I don't have one. Now, get off me!
Okay.
There's a bomb under my chair.
Why don't you stop talking shit?
Get up!
Yeah. Fucking hell. You reckon?
It's just one of my paintings. It's worthless.
There's nothing in the till. Nah, mate, that'll do.
No, no, please stop! No, no, no, please don't take that! Don't take it, I'll do anything! Don't leave, please don't leave!
Oh, what a night! Right then, guys, where are we going next?
Fuck! Fuck! Ah! I'm finished! I'm fucking finished! You have no idea what the fuck you're doing, do you? You're just a hopeless, failed artist. A chancer who...
Go on. Keep going. I dare you.
I'm sorry. I don't suppose you could have used some of that aggression on them, could you?
Could have done. So, shall we?
Acaba onları da bu mu getirdi? Bu da çağırmış olabilir. Çünkü buna hiçbir şey yapmadılar.
There's talent in this room. I can see a few of these on the walls of great galleries.
Portrait painting is dying. TVs, Polaroid cameras. People have images on demand now. Why would they waste time and money seeing those images through someone's paintbrush?
Too afraid of what they might see. Nikki's been with her partner, what, 10 years now?
Relationships are complicated.
Wouldn't know.
Sen kimsin? Deminki adam değil mi bu?
What do you want, Jamie?
Why aren't you helping me? We're family.
I can barely help myself right now.
You're gonna be fine after this weekend.
There's no way this weekend.
We'll fix the financial mire you've got me into.
Fine, well, I'll just sleep out on the streets then, shall I? Because you know how safe that is these days. Oh, and fuck you, you fucking prick.
Charming. The security code on the door.
What about it?
I've been watching, Morgan. Why did you choose 1907? It was Frida Kahlo's year of birth, the year of Valaton's portrait of Gertrude Stein, And of course, Vanessa Stephen married the great art critic Clive Bell.
Azletmek, açıklamak yani. Şuraları biraz daha düzgün Türkçe ile yapılabilirdi yani. Yani ben de merak ettim neden 1907. Ama yani bu adama da çok şey de vermek istemiyorum. Ne denir ona? Fazla huyuna da gitmek istemiyorum.
Thanks for the history lesson. But it was just a random choice. They'll come back on soon.
I know, but unfortunately, I haven't got all night.
Yani şimdi orayı patlattığı için yani bölüm sonu da olabilir bu. O yüzden mecburen yani istemeyerek de olsa şuradan
I
ilerleyeceğiz.
think you feel alone. You've taken matters into your own hands because no one would support your talent. I'd have displayed your paintings here. I still could. I like you, Dorian.
Get back in your pose.
Umarım buralardan artı 18 yemem ya.
Let go of me!
Dorian.
No, no, no, no, no, no! Dorian, no! No, no, no, no!
Bomba yok muydu yani? Ama silah var.
Did you really think I'd be such a cliche? Okay, I'll admit, the PAD bomb wasn't real. But this is. I'm going to paint you. And you are going to... Who is that?
I don't know.
Madam, it's Sergeant Robin Latif. No, he's still here. I can hear voices. Can you come to the door, please?
It's a policeman.
Get rid of him, or I will.
Madam.
What's the problem?
A group of vandals have been breaking into businesses in the area. Wanted to check up on you.
Oh, wow. No, I haven't seen anything untoward.
You alone?
Yes, totally.
Madam, I'm going to come in.
Burglarizing thugs? Don't they have jobs? All good here, Sergeant. That is a sergeant's badge, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
My sister's an inspector, so I know the Met Police ranks quite well.
May I ask who you are?
Oh, this is embarrassing. He's caught us here, darling. You'd have to hold a gun to this one, said, for her to admit she's smitten.
Is this your partner?
You can't lie to a policeman, sweetheart.
Yani Şimdi silah var. Mecbur.
Yes, Sergeant. I know it's deeply unprofessional, but we got carried away.
It's a bit creepy in there. Feels like the portraits are watching you.
Fair enough.
Anything else?
Yani
No,
bu
that's it.
şekilde
I can lock up,
bakacağız.
sweetheart.
Yani şu an oyunun sonunu
What's your partner up to?
getirmek istemediğim için orayı seçtim.
Staying tuned into the radio.
Sounds like a busy night. I'll leave you to it.
Is your sister on duty this weekend?
No, she's still recovering from injuries she sustained at the riots a couple of months back.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Alex and I were on duty in Brixton, so I can understand what she faced.
And yet our dear Prime Minister wants to cut police spending.
Well, that's above my pay grade, sir.
It's the people who suffer at the end of the day. Good night, Sergeant.
Bir şeyler hazırlamamış bu. Ben bir şeyler
Well done.
hazırlar,
No one got hurt.
kafasına vurur diye düşündüm ama
I'm hanging around
Nerede?
for a bit. Something's off.
They were a cautious couple, Sarge. No need to be weird about it. Sergeant Latif and Constable Jackson responding. We're travelling to the scene.
bu çavuş bir
If those
şeylerden
policemen had sussed you, would you have killed them?
şüphelendi ama
I prefer to avoid death. Sometimes the choice isn't in my hands.
So you have rules.
I have ambitions. Your intern, Sam, what does she get out of this?
Valuable experience in the field.
For no money. You're exploiting her.
I told you, I have no income and I get no funding. I can't pay her.
She's one of the few who shares your passion for portraiture. Don't you think you have a responsibility to her?
I have many responsibilities.
Stop justifying your sins.
Sins? I didn't have you pegged for a preacher.
You epitomise everything wrong with this country. You take all you can from those below you and give nothing back.
What do you want me to do?
Make amends.
Look, I repaid Sam the best way I could by hanging her painting on my wall. Okay, it's not money, but it's the first time her work has been professionally accepted, and that counts for a lot.
yani haklı. Orada demek ki
I guess I have changes to make to my painting.
şöyle yeşil olduğu zaman nasıl diyelim iyiye işaret, kırmızı olduğu zaman da kötüye işaret. Keşfedilen sahne 34 tane, daha yarısını bile bulamamışız yani. Şu bizi arayıp yardım isteyendi. Şunlar neydi, içeriye girip neydi, çantayı alıp kaçanlar, bunların ikisi polis zaten. Tam şunu çıkaramadım yani, bizim karakterimize de benziyor, Morgan'a da benziyor ama ne yapacaksın acaba?
You really value portraiture above all else. Over profit, over decency. A very small part of me respects that.
Enough to let me go.
Let's see. Tell me more about these portraits. You can stand if you like.
Yani sanırım bayağı uzun bir video olacak bu.
This was painted 2 months before the subject died. High contrast background is made all the more vivid by the artist's use of vermilion red. It's a solemn painting. He knew the end was near and didn't sanitize that. I see the reality of age, but also a life well lived. No regrets.
Such dignity. What else?
This gem of a portrait by Richard Greaves, a wonderfully classical style. Applied these broad brushstrokes with the high forehead and the straight muted background colours and perfect contrast to the beautiful light. Her skin lives. Strokes. Everyone has been placed with absolute precision to create this sense of verisimilitude. Now, we're very close to her face. It's appropriate that the poses are so self-conscious. Illusion of naturalism about them. Older. And the high contrast backgrounds are fun, modern. You're right. There is talent in this room. Talent that I'll always be committed to.
What about that one?
The Technicolor take on the Mona Lisa. Formally, it's faithful, down to the artist's use of sfumato, the blurred softening of the outlines which defined Leonardo's masterpiece.
A technique I use myself.
The same artist did the piece that hangs in the anteroom.
So androgyny is their motif?
How so? The Mona Lisa is a woman.
In popular normative opinion, yes. But it's actually a composite of Lisa Gherardini and Salai, Leonardo's male assistant and lover. Da Vinci saw that gender was the greatest veneer of all, and that true humanity has no such boundaries. Wouldn't you agree?
No, I wouldn't, really. Gender is...
Well, I'm not interested in your views. In fact, I don't want to hear them for a while.
What are you doing?
Giving you a rest.
Bayılttı ya lan. Bitti mi acaba burada bölüm?
Stop justifying your sin. You epitomize everything wrong with this country. You think sleeping with Nikki will save your business? I bet you're hungry, huh? Made it myself.
Şu an ben olsam onu yemezdim.
It's been ringing incessantly.
Yani şu an bence 2 arıyor.
Hello?
You've got a nerve.
Should have been here hours ago.
I've had a lot on my plate this evening.
Look, you little shit. What I've done for you is unprecedented. All I asked for in return was a couple of fucking orgasms.
Nikki,
Maybe you think you've outsmarted me.
Or something, but you need to consider your position very carefully.
Yani özür dileyelim. Çünkü yani gidecekti. Gidemiyor.
I'm sorry, something came up.
Oh, something came up. Fuck me. I could ruin you if I wanted to.
The future of your piss-out business is riding on my painting.
You fucking coward.
If you hate me so much, why don't you just put a bullet in my head?
How does
Yani.
it feel to be a home wrecker, Morgan? To whore yourself out for self-preservation?
The only person I've whored myself out for self-preservation to is you. How does that feel? To enable the things you preach against? So, shall we?
Sabah oldu. Hala bitiremedi mi o tabloyu?
Is it done?
Almost. You know, I'm just opening your eyes, Morgan.
So you are a preacher, then?
Please. Religion repulses me. Theism gave rise to the hierarchical systems of power that plague humanity today. Monarchs, presidents, prime ministers. We're preconditioned to serve, yet we're shocked by the greed of politicians and bankers scrambling their way to the top of the tree. It's been like this for decades, and it will be like this for decades to come unless someone takes a proper stand.
Morg.
The bottom of the tree would like to speak to you.
Hello?
Morg, you answered.
Where are you?
I'm watching the sun come up over the Thames. What would Mum and Dad say if they could see me now, eh? The whores, drugs.
Shut up, Jamie, please.
At least none of the money went to waste, eh?
Do you know what the craziest thing is?
If I had it all again, I'd probably just do the fucking same.
Stop saying these things. You can beat this.
Oh,
We'll get you professional help.
no, look, Morg, please. Right. Can you just front me a couple of hundred? Okay, that's all I need, just something to get me by.
No!
Hello, Jamie.
Sorry, who the fuck is this?
I'm a friend of Morgan's.
Dorian, stay out of this, please.
I hear you. I used to work on a hotline for people contemplating what you are.
What? Jamie?
Yeah, and how the fuck do you know what I'm going through?
The sadness will last forever. Those were Vincent van Gogh's last words.
Oh, yeah, that's what you say to your hotliners, is it?
No.
I told them that even the darkest moment of life is better.
In the eternity of death. But to others like you, I'd say end it.
You worthless cunt.
No! Call him back! That's my fucking brother!
Sometimes we have to destroy part of ourselves to rebuild.
Call him back, Dorian, please!
He's ravaging this country. How many better citizens have suffered at his expense?
Dorian, I swear!
Parasites need to be exterminated.
up your asshole! Bang, bang, bang, bang, bang! Bang, bang, bang, bang, bang!
This Prime Minister is perpetuating an image of our nation that is complete fantasy.
Rule Britannia! Marmalade and jam!
He is the reality,
5 Tories!
the true voice of Britain.
Bang, bang, bang, bang, bang!
A cry for help, falling on deaf ears. He should be heard. We all should be heard, but our democracy is failing us.
Ya, kaçarsak bizi vuracak. Telefon kullanırsak en azından yani telefonu kullanırsak vurmayabilir ama yani kaçmayı da çok tercih etmek istiyorum. O yüzden yok telefon
Don't you
edeceğim bu
agree,
sefer.
Morgan? Morgan?
Please send help to Argyle Manor. I'm being held hostage by a man named Dorian. He has a gun!
I didn't want to tie you up like an animal. After all I've taught you, this is my thanks.
I don't owe you anything, Dorian. You're just full of hate.
Yavaş Dorian yavaş. Kadına niye vuruyorsun?
You heard me on the phone. The police will be here soon.
Get back, Sarge. We need to call for backup. We have a suspected armed hostage situation at Argyle Manor. Firearms unit required urgently.
I'm working on it. I'll have an armed response unit with you within half an hour.
For fuck's sake.
Sure.
Why are you doing this, you madman?
For our future, Morgan. It's always been decided for us by the self-interested and the ignorant. It's time to take back that agency. We must weaponize and target the pressure points that will truly harm the establishment.
What's happening, Jackson?
He's waiting on a response.
But we don't have time. Stay here, keep the area secure.
Secure from what?
That's an order. I'll call you if I need you.
Sarge!
Çavuş kendini öldüreceksin ya. Oyun
Beauty itself is but the sensible image of the infinite.
beklediğimden uzun sürdü.
Francis Bacon. Thank you for being part of my stand against oppression.
You're taking a stand against the Prime Minister at a portrait gallery. That makes no sense. You lunatic.
A fish rots from the head down. The entire establishment is defunct. My actions today shall be a catalyst for change. A stand to show people that with precision and organization, we can destabilize and overhaul the system.
Through brutality. It's not a worthy catalyst for change. Change can be inspired, but you need a message that's powerful enough to unite everyone. But Da Vinci was born a peasant, so anonymous that his surname was merely the town he grew up in. He committed his life to conveying a message through his art, and the world listened.
I wish a beautiful message was all it took. I tried to find the beauty, but all I saw was chaos.
Bizi kandırıp
If you just had believed in me, we could have opened Britain's eyes together.
Stop resisting. You okay?
Yeah.
You're under arrest. You do not have to say anything.
Call for backup!
But it may harm your defence if you do not mention, when questioned, something which you later rely on in court. Anything you do say may be given in evidence. I'm going to handcuff you now.
Yes, Sergeant.
Fucking call for backup!
You stay calm, please.
Çavuş. Fazla artistlik yapıyorsun. Şimdi bana vur ya da vurma diyecek. Ne yapacağım ben şimdi?
I wanted to achieve this without the loss of innocent life, I swear. You wouldn't shoot me in cold blood, eh?
Yani Darian çek diyor. Darian'dan ayrılsın. Yani şimdi bu ne demek yani? Bu nasıl bir Türkçe? Yani Dorian'ı vur mu? Dorian'dan ayrılsın mı yani? Bu adam dikkat çekmek istiyor da tamam. Bizi rehin aldı. Orada polisi de dövdü. Yani ilk başta bir vurmayalım, amacı neymiş? Onu bir öğrenelim. Sanırım bölüm sonuna yanaştık.
Officer down.
Oi, freeze! What's going on here? What?
I didn't do this. I'm unarmed. See, turn to your partner.
Where'd the man go?
I don't know.
I have an officer down and an injured civilian at Argyle Manor. Suspect fled on foot. Send the paramedics round back as soon as they arrive.
Can you cut me free?
This is a crime scene now. We have to wait for help to arrive.
How long will that take?
Acaba Nick'i mi arıyor?
Down.
Jamie mi arıyor?
I need to.
Aha. Dorian
It's a
arıyor.
beautiful morning.
Why me?
Your exhibition was a perfect symbol. A place of hope. Corrupted by the greed and inhumanity that has consumed our society.
No one would have paid any attention to me and my exhibition.
Ordinarily, no.
But by putting a high-profile asset like the Prime Minister's portrait in jeopardy, well, that's enough to force the eyes of the country to fall on my actions here.
You're full of shit. You won't inspire a revolution. Not today, not in a decade, not in 4 decades.
You're calling me a liar.
You've lied to me all night.
You lied about the PAD bomb to keep me in that chair in the first place.
Well, partially, yes. Goodbye, Morgan.
Dorian sen ne amaçlıyorsun ki?
We are presented with the portrait of a great society. It is a veneer, a lie. No petitions or marches will bring the change we need. We've been left with no option but violence. My statement will echo around the world on this day. Behold, my masterpiece.
Goodbye Morgan. Üf. Acaba Morgan'ı yaşatabiliyoruz mu? Başka bir sonda. Bir sürü başarımla kazandık burada. Yani şu an 1 saat 10 dakika civarı falan sürdü bu bölüm. Yani şimdi ben bunu, bence bu videoyu burada bitireyim. Bunu hemen montajlayıp yükleyeyim. Peşinden bir video daha çekeyim. Yoksa bunun peşine oynasam çok fazla şey olur. Uzun olur. Hem benim yüklemem biraz sıkıntı olur. Ya da bir son daha yapsam mı diye düşünüyorum ama çok uzun olacak. Bunu ben burada bitiriyorum arkadaşlar, bu videoyu. Şurası geçsin bakalım. Bazı filmlerde olur ya, bu akışın ardından belirli bir sahne gelir. Acaba bir sahne gelecek mi diye merak ediyorum.